Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I honestly was a little reluctant to do this Wednesday video, um, as a lot of us have been kind of wrapping our heads around everything that happened on Sunday, and the tragic loss that everybody I'm sure feels in some way or another. Just thinking like um what do you say? You feel empathetic for their families. It's just like a very impactful loss to the world. And I've seen the post and comments that people have made about like, how could you feel such a loss from somebody you've never met, but you can you feel it. It feels personal. And so even in sharing this with you guys today, it's just in my mind, it's just thinking like, what do you say? Like, you have so many questions, and then you have the whys, and you know um how you should feel. And I was thinking how for some people this could be somewhat of a trigger. And I reluctantly say trigger, because I think people usually use that in like a negative sense, like it prompts you to something negative, or it reminds you until of a bad time. But if we could flip it maybe, and a lot of people say it shakes you. It's a wake up call. It makes you think tomorrow's not promised, and all these things we say in times like this. But do we really stop and think about how we live our lives from day to day? And like, is it a truly purposeful thing? I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and he made mention about how one person's obedience is attached to so many other people's destiny, right? And do we wake up thinking like that every day? Like, everybody is gonna have a time where God is gonna call us. And will we have been impactful? Would we have fulfilled our purpose and destiny? Is somebody not going to succeed or achieve their place, or be able to excel because we were fearful and chose not to even seek out what our purpose is? Some people not even aware, and some people, and I'd say at times I was guilty of not fully walking in who I am, and the gifts and talents that God has given me, that somebody's attached to me doing what it is I should be doing. And even these videos, it's a stretch for me still, and to somewhat, I feel like sharing myself every week with you guys. And but if somebody gets something out of what I share, or a story I may tell at work, it's purposeful. And I'm abundantly aware of that as I go day to day, and just people I interact and with in the store, or people just like, hey, can I ask you something? Like, why are you talking to me? But you're put in places and spaces to be impactful for somebody. At some point, it could be they just needed that, or needed you here. And but do we think about that it's like in the forefront of our mind most times when, we're going about our day. Is it intentional? And I remember years ago when I don't like speaking in public. Let me just say that. I do it, but I don't really like it. But this is one of the first times that I spoke in front of a larger group of people. And I was really nervous, but I can remember part of what it was like I was standing up on a stage, a platform, so I was kind of looking down a little bit, and I remember thinking or saying that if someone was standing in this place and I was below, and someone had to speak about me and my life and my impact on them, would they have something to say? So out of this, that's what I take. What would people have to say? Just be mindful of that somebody's counting on you. So guys, stay blessed, be blessed. Keep those families in your prayers. I'll pray for you. And if nobody's told you today, I do love you. Y'all have a great Wednesday.